Desperate, Lisa looked up at the surveillance camera and called for help. But the next second, a guard dragged her out. She had communicated with the examiner. Lisa was eliminated. Quick-thinking Daisy used a hairpin to fish the pill out of the drain and fed it to Mike, who was barely hanging on. Now only 4 people remained, with 10 minutes left on the clock. Once Mike recovered, he jumped right back into strategizing. The examiner had said there would be only one winner. They'd have to eliminate the others by any means necessary, even if it meant taking someone out. Hearing this, both Mike and John eyed the guard's holstered gun. After a struggle, Mike grabbed it and pointed it at the other 3, ordering them to leave voluntarily. Kyle, terrified, walked out first, eliminated. Daisy followed, but as she passed John, she gave him a look and shouted for the lights to turn off. In the darkness, John lunged at Mike to grab the gun, but was hit by a wild shot and collapsed. Then Mike spotted a foot in the corner. Daisy hadn't actually left. She'd just been hiding. Enraged, Mike raised the gun to finish her off. But just then, the timer's alarm blared. Time was up. Strangely, the guard didn't react. Furious, Mike screamed at the screen, and that's when the guard approached him. "You're eliminated." Mike was baffled. The guard showed him his watch. There were still 30 seconds left. It turned out that earlier, while everyone was arguing about the test, Paul had secretly set the timer forward by 2 minutes. By yelling at the examiner on the screen, Mike had violated the rules. He was out. Now only Daisy remained. She picked up a pair of glasses from the floor. Paul had dropped them when he was escorted out. Using the lenses and some broken glass, she fashioned a makeshift magnifying glass. And there it was, tiny text that read, "Question 1. Daisy remembered what the examiner had said. After announcing the rules, he had asked just one question.
Any questions?
That was the entire test. And the answer was dead simple. All she had to say was no problem. Just then, Paul walked back in, followed by the examiner. Everything suddenly made sense to Daisy. She walked up to Paul and said, no problem. She passed the interview. As it turned out, Paul was the company's real CEO, the scientist who had invented the life-saving drug. Because demand for the medication far exceeded supply, the company needed someone thoughtful, level-headed, compassionate, and willing to listen to manage its distribution. John, by the way, was fine. The gun had been loaded with blanks. And Daisy? She joined the company as a top executive with a multi-million-dollar salary.